Pedersen. I own this beautifully red 2015 Jetta 1.8 turbo SE with a manual. Stock, the car makes 180 crank horsepower and 164 crank torque. At the wheels, I'm guessing, I haven't had it dynoed, but it's probably making about 150 to 155 horsepower and like 130 something torque. So the car also has a stage 1 tune. It makes about 200 crank horsepower and about 180 crank wheel torque. So it's making about stock crank specs at the wheel with the small tune that it has on it. It just increases boost from, I know it increases boost 6 PSI. So whatever stock is, I think it's about 8. So it's making about, what is it, 14? Yeah, 14 PSI.
I knew I had some special with you. Sometimes just gotta know that these things fall through. I can have my connection with you.
What made me want to buy this car? So it was one of the only cars in its class and price range to come with a manual transmission and also come decently well equipped. So like the Civic, the Corolla, you had to get a base model vehicle. This car, you could get the upgraded 1.8 turbo engine and have a stick and a few features like heated seats and things like that. It's also the most powerful car in this class for the price range with a manual. So there's no other bolt-on mods other than the tune and just a K&N intake, cold air intake. Visual modifications, of course, a completely legal, not legal, European plate on the front, an awesome fucking Star Wars banner, and a couple of stickers on the back, which add horsepower, of course. I want to do a few more bolt-on mods. Simple stuff like I want to take the cat off, resonator delete, but keep the muffler so it's not stupidly loud and stupidly obnoxious. I want to get some tasteful wheels, nothing obnoxious. So it's on 16s right now. It's got 205, 55, 16s. Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 3 Pluses. I want to go, I'm trying to decide between +1 or +2. I think I'm just going to go 17s and then like probably like a 9 wide or maybe a 10 wide with like 225, 45, 17s. And I want to get Michelin Pilot Super Sports, or well, I guess they're PS4Ss now. Reliability on this particular Volkswagen has been horrid. There's nothing really that's gone wrong with the car that has left me stranded, but it keeps popping up with the same code. It's P0236. So there is something wrong with either the map sensor, one of the boost pressure sensors, one of the wiring harnesses that runs one of those sensors, and Volkswagen can't seem to figure it out. So it keeps popping up with a CEL and I'm gonna get this wrong, but I think it's EPC light. The EPC light, when that comes on, it completely shuts the turbo off and it makes it slower than like a stock Civic. And that's saying something. For an Econobox, it is very fun to drive. It helps enormously having good tires. I can never stress that enough. When people buy a car, the first thing you want to do is do tires. Overall driving experience is pretty good. The manual is nice and tight. I need to get a short throw shifter for it though to make it a little bit closer. The ratios are actually pretty good. The first 2 gears are nice. Third could be a little bit lower, and then fourth and fifth are both overdrives. It does have pretty good handling characteristics. It doesn't understeer too much because of the fact that it has decent tires. There's hardly any oversteer. It does have liftoff oversteer though, because it's front wheel drive, and that's a lot of fun. The only thing I don't like about it really is it's got a little bit of body roll, so it could use some coils, but it's very minimal. It actually rides fairly nice and has decently flat cornering for a sedan.